What's going on, YouTube? You know what it is, Eddie from 802 Diesel Crew. Today I figured we'd go over this OEM flyer that I have here. It came with, I believe I bought a pokey stabby for doing electrical work. And that's where this came from. So they have some good buys in here that I just wanted to go over real fast. The first one up here is this PPS lithium power bank. Now, why these are good are especially like not only in the shop, but if you go out camping and whatnot, these usually have a 2x charge cycle for any USB stuff. So that's a real handy item to have. Looking through here, I thought this was a cool concept. It's a stubby ratcheting screwdriver, but then over here you can tell it's kind of got it's got like that spring action on it. So it's going to be real good for manipulating into different areas. You can see the prices of the screwdrivers here are substantially less than even like Snap-on, Cornwell, Mac, Mako, any of those. So any of these would be a real good buy. They look to be about the same quality. And then coming on to the hex keys, I was actually looking on the Snap-on website. And I still get my my discount for being a student, and even the Snap-on ones are marked down to, I think with the discount, about $12 to $20. So that probably puts the Snap-on quality ones at the same price point that they're making them. These guys are just selling them at it. Snap-on's just marking them up that much more, for namesake. So any of these, you better believe, probably will stand up. And unless you're using them a whole heck of a lot, then I still have a set that my grandfather gave me. They're not like they're not something that's going to actually, going to break down on you that fast. Coming through here, I really like the OEM Tools. They give you, it looks more like a foam opposed to like a really hard case. I think that's a real neat concept on most of their wrench setups. And of course they have, cheaper setups that have, say, more of your tool pouch setup. But they have some really good prices, and I think I'm going to actually start looking into some of this OEM stuff a little bit more. Maybe buying some stuff from them. In this catalog, they do have Pneumatic, and if you've seen any of my other videos, I have pretty much the full set of the Cobras. But then these regular plier ones, these are kind of sparking my interest too. Right here, this is a pretty good buy. These Pneumatics right here. It's a 4-piece Automotive set. Might want to look into that. Amazon might have that for a cheaper price. But as it goes for this catalog, I believe that is a fair deal for what you get. And then this Cobra set right here. If you look around on Amazon, you might be able to find better deals. But again, I would have to cross-reference, because when I found all my stuff for Pneumatics, I actually just went on to Amazon, and that's where I found the best deal after looking around for a while. Let's see what the next page has to hold here. We have socket and socket sets. I've been looking at crow's feet for a long time, and these ones are a lot cheaper than what I've been looking at. So, I can't believe how cheap some of these socket sets are, and how complete they are. Like right here, you have a 64-piece 1/4-inch drive set. And it comes in this nice case. Well, the Snap-on one that I bought, I don't even want to. I think it was $450, and it was less pieces than this. So that gives you some kind of perspective that this is almost 4 times cheaper, and you get more, and you get the same kind of warranty. So right here, it's in a foam tray, and it's got a case. That's real nice. I think that's these two right here. I think are really good buys in my perspective. It's just kind of cool. They have the tool setups here for you at different price points. You get 700, got 900. You got $1,300, and you got $1,500. but each one comes with a different size cart. So that, I mean, these right here for the price are gonna be like a real beginner set, because coming into the field, I mean, you might not want to stay as a mechanic, and this isn't gonna really bust the bank. You know, you're gonna get a tool cart, and you're gonna have all your service tools that you're probably gonna need, depending on if you're going into automotive, if you're going into, you know, like smaller engine repair where you'd be doing like marine engines or like motorcycles or ATVs, something like that. Each one of these would set you up a little bit further. You would have to look and see which one would fit you better, but each one of these kind of sets you up. You have this one up here is the Lube Tech setup. That is the 160 piece. The 156 piece is the mechanic set. The 132 piece set is the technician set. And then the 337 piece is the apprentice starter set. So that has a lot more in it. We'll do a quick close-up of each one so you guys can have a better look at that. So there's the 160 piece set. The 156 piece set with the part number right there. The 312 piece technician set. And then the largest apprentice set. So you can definitely check those out. That helps somebody, you know, kind of narrow it down a little bit into, you know, what they might want. Then on to the next page, we get into bigger boxes. Wow, there's some really good deals. This 72-inch chest and cabinet combo for $1,600. That is a good deal. The only thing that I can tell right off that wouldn't be good for me is these aren't full drawers. These are, so they kind of split here. So they split here and here. So there's no big drawers, and I need big long drawers, you know. Where this these 41-inch ones, these might be a little bit better, but if you were to look at it, this is probably 41 inches right here. Just the way that the picture is, I'm guessing that's 41 inches, and then the other two sides are smaller. You'd have to look up these part numbers to figure that out. But they appear to have good casters, you know, a solid handle, and the lower trays here have your dual set of what am I thinking about there? Oh, the drawer slides there. You can see that there in the picture there. Dual slides. So I think I probably have to see these face value, but they do look nice. Here on this next page, we just have utility knives, ranging in different costs. I need to get some bolt cutters, so I'll probably be looking at these. I need to get in on that. Always got to have a pipe cutter, and I like this green color. I'm just ecstatic that they have started to make colors like that. And I've really been looking for some dead blows. Been looking at the snap-on ones, and the snap-on ones, even at the set discount, are about $100 for that same set, where these are $21. They have these in green. Guess which ones I'm buying? The OEM ones. Down through here you have a 16-piece punch set. Real nice, looks like. And then you have an 11-piece punch and chisel with the actual case, if that is more your fancy. Here we got some pullers. Ball joint puller and separator. That's a good little tool. Tie rod end. Always having your pickle forks, and especially me, because I own a Dodge. These ball joint presses are needed, because every like year and a half I'm doing ball joints in that beast. It doesn't help that it's lifted up. I've never used one of these disc brake spreaders. Usually I use like a big C clamp, or that clamp style vice grips, and I just slowly work it back in. But this might be an okay tool. I mean, somebody can leave down in the comments if it is or not. I don't really know, but it's $8. I mean, then over here on this side, just more of your engine service, and then tire alignment tools. Engine service, I wish they had, I call it a third hand. If you're doing valve lash, you can kind of adjust the tightness of the valve, and then it has a T-handle already built into it, so I call it a third hand. Wish they would have had that on here, but they have a harmonic balancer puller, forward valve spring compressor, and some other things on here. Any of this stuff, guys, I can give you part numbers to if you ask for. I have it right here at my house. So down in this area, you just have your general oil filter wrenches. These are handy for anybody in any of the mechanical fields. I have a full set of these that I got off Craigslist, off a guy, but at these prices you can't really beat them. And it looks like this deal right here has 3 different filter sizes and the one handle, so you just differentiate between the 3 of them. Compression tester right here for $25. Holy crap, that's a good deal. You got a probe tool here. Yeah, this one's made by OEM, and it's $70. I think that is a great deal because I had a power probe that looked very similar to this, and it was, oh gosh, I don't even want to, it was a lot of money. And then, wow, look at this bore scope. Even at $60 right here, this is worth a look, I think. The Snap-on ones are astronomically more than $60. So even if this thing shit out after the first or second day of you really needing to use it, well worth the money. Then we get into my favorite. Can't say, when you're in a situation where you need light, these all are lights that you could use. I tend to lean toward is having one like pocket style light where I can search in and out, and then having a couple magnetic rechargeable, all rechargeable if you can, lights. And then these ones are coming more and more commonplace. The big kind of like under the hood lights. I really like those. I guess OEM has them, Harbor Freight has them, and then obviously Snap-on. I'm sure Mac all have that same kind of setup. You have your no spill coolant filling. Got some cool, very cool actually, adjustable stools. I need to get one of these for my house here. Adjustable tire step. That would work really well for my truck because we're all jacked up. And then some other PPE. Some great air tools here. 1/4 inch, $30. 3/8 1/4 inch, 3/8 $30. I think for the price of some of these tools, guys, could really outfit yourself pretty well. And then they are nice. I mean, look at all this stuff. I wonder how good this is. Oh, not really. It's got only 300 lbs of reverse torque and 280 of forward torque. I'd have to say no bueno on that. Is there a 3/8? And even their heavy duty electric one is still really low on the torque. So maybe not so good on the electronical side, but definitely I like the color, that green they have. And then they have some Milwaukee stuff, some OEM parts washers. Those are real nice if you're doing stuff that you constantly cleaning off. They're oily or whatnot. 20-ton bottle jack press, good for doing like ball joints, different stuff where you're putting seals in, all that good jazz. Bench top drills, always commonplace in a shop. Especially this season right now, cooling. They get all kinds of cool fans here. different price ranges, price points. You have stand-up ones, floor ones. You know, I gotta keep cool during the summer, so. AC adapter kit. If you guys know how to do AC stuff, I think that's a good deal. And then coming through here, it got storage racks for tires so you can move cars around. And back through here, just got some clearance deals. Again, right here, I think this is an excellent deal because you can keep this in your car, number one, but then you can charge your phones on it. You can charge anything that has a USB, so that thing is awesome. What else do we have here? Again, these hex keys, I think are a good buy. If you don't have any, that's where I would head, is something that's on sale like this, because you're not going to use them every day unless you're in a certain field where you are. And then they have a 35-piece home tool kit. If you don't have one, this would be something good, good starter kit for your house. Just all that general stuff that most people already have, but this is all in a nice kit. And then they have they just reiterate the savings on these 26-inch and 41-inch boxes. And that's about it for this OEM tool catalog. If you have any questions about parts in here or part numbers, just hit me up in the comment section. As always, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe, get in on my 800 subscriber giveaway. That's coming up. I think we're about 530 people right now, so we still have a little bit of time to grow. And as always, I'll show you the set. This is the set that we're giving away. It's the 6-piece hard snap-on kit, lightly used by me. I'd gotten the green kit, so I figured I could give this away to a technician that really needed it. So make sure you get down in those comment section of that video, that specific video. You must be a subscriber. You must like the video. Then in the comment section, make sure you promote your favorite up-and-coming YouTube sensation. But as always, Eddie from 802 Diesel Crew signing out, and have a great week and a good day.